everyone, I'm Gaby. I'm a documentarian from Costa Rica, but my life has a glitch. I keep waking up in the wrong decade. Join me as I vlog my way through history, one era at a time. I want to show you guys all around and the reason I traveled here. The reason I will say it at the end of the video, so keep watching. For now, let's explore. Looks like I just traveled in time again. Means every day I wake up in another place. Hello, what year is this?
1912.
I knew it, this is New York. The year the Titanic sank. Wow, these buildings are just incredible. The sheer scale and detail. It's like stepping into a different world of giants. So many different lives converging here. You can see the dreams, the struggles, the sheer variety of people. It's truly a melting pot, even back then. Look at this absolute unit. It's a 1912 model. The details are insane. Look at the brass on these lamps. The exterior is stunning, especially this spare tire. But come inside, look at this immaculate, the highs. The craftsmanship on this dashboard is just unreal. And these quilted leather seats are in turquoise. But the real magic is inside. The polished wood, the classic gauges, and this incredible steering wheel. Observe the city in its purest state, the engine room of Manhattan. There's an unrelenting energy here, a sense of constant evolution. They aren't just building structures, they are crafting the future, one brick and one breakthrough at a time. Amidst all this noise, there are these strange, calm moments. And guys, look, you can see the first sparks of a revolution. Women here are fighting for their rights. We're literally standing in the middle of history in the making. You guys actually believe this? I'm standing right here and it's just incredible. Seeing it all in person like this is completely different from reading it in a textbook. Behind me stands the Brooklyn Bridge, already a masterpiece of engineering. But down here, it's total chaos. A wild symphony of clattering horse-drawn carriages, the first few Model Ts, and crowds in full Victorian attire. Okay, let's see what's happening in the world, 1912 edition. Politics, local events, nothing too out of the ordinary yet, just daily life unfolding. All right, so we're finally boarding the Titanic, second class, not the fancy millionaire side, but honestly, this already feels unreal. Look at this ship behind me, it's massive. Everyone here looks excited, but also kinda nervous. I heard this is supposed to be the safest ship ever built. Imagine crossing the entire Atlantic on this thing in 1912.
Okay, so this is what the second class rooms on the Titanic actually look like. Honestly, this is way nicer than I expected for 1912. The beds are pretty small, but everything feels super clean and elegant. You can hear people walking through the halls non-stop hull. This is the second class lobby on the Titanic, and honestly, this feels more luxurious than some modern hotels. Look at these stairs and the wood everywhere. It doesn't even feel real. Everybody's walking around exploring the ship. I can't believe this is supposed to be the middle class section. All right, we just made it into the second class dining room and this place is huge. Everybody's dressed up like it's some royal event. The crazy part is this isn't even first class, Clay. Imagine how insane the upper decks must look. The food smells incredible in here and the whole room feels like a luxury hotel floating in the middle of the ocean. All right, time for the real test, the Titanic second class food. Honestly, this looks way better than I expected for 1912. The bread's actually fresh, the soup is super rich, and everybody in here is eating like they're at a luxury restaurant. All right, guys, I think that's it for the first night on the Titanic. Honestly, this whole ship feels unreal in person. Even second class feels super fancy.
Iceberg right ahead! Hard to starboard. Turn her now. Engines reverse, full speed. What on earth was that sound? Look at the side of the ship. We've hit the ice.
Okay, something is seriously wrong right now. Everybody started running through the halls saying the Titanic hit an iceberg. The water's already coming into the lower corridors. Look at this. People are trying to get upstairs fast, and the crew keeps telling everyone to stay calm, but nobody really knows what's happening.
All right, this is getting really serious now. They're loading the lifeboats and only women and children are supposed to go first. Everybody on deck is freezing and panicking, but the crew keeps trying to keep order. You can actually feel the Titanic leaning a little now. We actually made it onto one of the lifeboats, but this whole scene feels unreal. There are lifeboats everywhere, people in the water, pieces of the ship floating around us, and the Titanic is still sinking behind us.
Help us! Oh God, somebody help! Row this way! Quickly!
We need help over here. There are still people in the water.
Next boat alongside. Help me, I can't feel my hands. Easy, easy, we've got you now. Hold tight to the ladder. Is everyone accounted for? Thomas, over here.
I honestly still can't believe we made it. A few hours ago, we were standing on the Titanic, and now it's gone. It doesn't even feel real yet. Last night started like a normal trip across the Atlantic and turned into something bad. Everybody here on the Carpathia is exhausted and freezing. Some people are crying, some are just staring at the ocean in silence. It doesn't even feel real yet. Last night started like a normal trip across the Atlantic and turned into something nobody will ever forget. So I guess this is where the journey ends. We made it to land, but honestly, this whole trip changed me more than I expected. A few days ago, I was excited to explore the Titanic like it was some incredible adventure, and now it just feels heavy thinking about everything that happened. Maybe time traveling isn't always as fun as it sounds. Anyway, tell me in the comments where I should go next, because after this trip, I think I need a less tragic destination next time.